burning up, now the sun gone down. Lights in the distance, a forgotten town. Now I'm on my way, oh I'm on my way. So stand on the edge of the world with me.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Myles Dyer Live. I'm Myles Dyer. It is Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. Here in the UK, it is going to be 2026 in 3 hours' time. I'm not going to be on this for 3 hours, and the simple reason is I've got a end of year video to complete, which is always frantic towards the end. For those that don't know, I like to do these in a vlogshell videos. I used to do them on my YouTube channel as regular videos, but now I do them as the vertical ones, where I basically go through all my social media timelines, my camera feed, my camera roll, my phone. I look at what actually happened this year, and then I pick and choose moments and try and curtail it into a nice overall story. It's always a nice moment of reflection, but it's always a last minute rush as well. And so, yeah, basically today it falls dead on a Wednesday on New Year's Eve. Never done this before, so it'll be interesting to see who shows up. I can imagine a lot of people are out, probably out, getting ready for celebrations. As a little disclaimer, I think for like last 4 or 5 years now, I've stayed in on New Year's Eve. I mean, growing up, I always had the worst time with New Year's Eve. And I think it is that psychology that it's got to be the best night ever. You know, it's the end of the year. And for whatever reason, I remember losing my wallet when I was out in town once. That was like when I was like 17, 18. And that has still stayed with me. So instead, I like to stay in, get a good night's sleep, and then let the first day of the new year be super productive. And I've already got my plans for tomorrow. I'm going to be having a nice sleep, go for a walk, and then I'm actually going to go through my wardrobe and just throw out, like, take to a charity shop any clothes that are in there that I've not worn. I think a good rule, right, is any clothes you've not worn in a year. I can hear the fireworks outside already. Any clothes you've not worn in a year, I think, yeah, it's, you know, unless there's some kind of sentimental value and stuff like that. So that's what my plans are. But yeah, I have my end of year quiz put together. I actually always enjoy putting these together. It's always difficult every year of like, what should the picture round be? What should the audio round be? And hopefully you enjoy it. It should take about an hour, maybe a bit more. I haven't really thought about how long it's going to take. But if you're watching right now, if you've got any family members in the house or friends and that who are like, you know, maybe watching some TV, or let them know there's a quiz. You can play it all together. All you need is a pen and paper, or if you want the digital version, you know, you can do a notepad, because I'm going to have all the questions on screen, and then you just need to note down what your answers are. And then once we've gone through the quiz, I'll then go through the answers, and we should be in a good place, and we can see how everyone's done. There is no prize other than taking part, but yeah. And Lord Smitty, hello, I'm just delivering mail right now. You are? Well, much love to you for that. Popsicle says, been hearing them non-stop. And yeah, got to hit the ground running. Definitely. I hope you all had a good Christmas, by the way. I wasn't on last Wednesday. I could have been, but I decided to go to my parents. It was the earliest I've ever turned up at my parents' for Christmas Eve. Normally I get there like 7, 8-ish. I was there at 4 p.m. And I had a really good Christmas. It was chill. Unfortunately, I've got back pain. My back has been playing up and I'm on painkillers at the moment. And also, and this is what I have in my vlogshell script, is it's kind of very symbolic of how I feel about the year. It's been an amazing year. A lot of good stuff has happened, but I am burnt out AF. And like these lights, they're not even working. I'm trying to fix out there. Can we get them? I don't know if I can. No. So that's how I feel basically. So this is gonna be a super nice way to wrap up. But yeah, I had a good Christmas. Little bit of a story time. Just while we wait for other people to join, because I know there'll be people still joining in that, and then we'll crack on as well. And just want to say a massive hello to everyone in the chat. I can read all of you. And yeah, it's good. Brian Paul's here. I know he's not been feeling very well. So much love to you, dude. I was going to try and have Brian on. We were thinking of having him on for the quiz day, but he's not been feeling it. And rest is always super, super important. Even though I've got back pain, it's not like a headache or something like that. But little story time. So last Christmas, I bought my parents a Meta Quest 3. And it really distilled what I think the main challenge is when it comes to VR. And that is, I love showing people VR. When I have friends come over, when I go visit my parents, take my VR stuff, and you show people and they jump in for 30 minutes, they're like, wow, this is amazing. But that is it. People really need to sit with VR without an audience being there, like getting familiar with the UI, understanding what it is to be in VR on their own terms. And that's basically what happened with my parents. My parents love playing VR. My mum loved playing Beat Saber. My dad has got his VR legs. I'm so proud. I was playing Tactical Assault VR the last week or so. But this Christmas, I bought my brother, who I've mentioned before. He's been quite unwell with long COVID. And he actually showed me domestic VR when he had a HTC Vive many years ago. So I bought him a Meta Quest 3. And so at Christmas, I had my PSVR 2 with me. I had my Meta Quest 3. My parents had theirs and my brother had it. So I was able to give my parents my other Meta Quest 3 headset and we all got to play Walkabout Mini Golf. But it turned out that my auntie and her other half, they played VR whenever they visited because I'd bring my PSVR 2 over. They bought a Meta Quest 3 in like November. And so they joined us for Walkabout Mini Golf. And then we had so much fun that night, my auntie ordered another Meta Quest 3, so both of them could play it, her and her other half could play it. And my dad ordered another one, plus a Bobo head strap and 2 charging stations, so him and my mother could play it. So I bought 2 Meta Quest 3s and for my brother and my parents, and then another 3 got bought. And that is just basically how I feel it is with VR, is it just takes time. It takes time. And every day we've been playing VR Walkabout Mini Golf and stuff like that. And it's been really, really great. So, yeah, really, really good. Hello. How you doing, Stephanie? We got Bev here. How we doing? Salvador says that's how me and my missus celebrate New Year's, 2 under the weather. That's fine though. It's fine. Like, I do think that there is, like, if you get momentum of like new year, new me, that's fine. But you can also think about, like, I always say another day is another chance. You can change your life any day. It can happen any day. And yeah, I also feel really weird between Christmas and New Year. I've been very depressed lately. I'll also just be pretty frank about that. I've been very depressed the last month or so. Again, I've just been burnt out. It's been a very crazy year. I do think that me having a bad back is very poetic of the fact that I feel like I've been carrying a lot this year. And next year, I'm definitely going to be giving myself some time and space to do with stuff. But yeah, like, just chill. And that's what we're going to be doing today. And everyone, drink water, Brian. Water's very important. Water's very important. Cool. And of course, this was the year of 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. I still don't understand it, but 6-7, 6-7. But yeah. All right, guys. Oh, my best friend bought me this for Christmas. Isn't that cool? So, Sonic the Hedgehog with ring. With a ring. He's got a ring in his hand. I'll be putting that in the background. I'll decide where it goes at a later time. And I do have, I did get for Christmas my favourite gin, which is Henley's gin, made in the UK, in Henley on Thames. They do an amazing tour if you ever get to go there. It's just outside Reading. And what I love is everything is given its own number, batch size, batch number. And actually, I am going to try and get the team to come on the show one week to talk, because they're really interesting, really great story. And the history of gin I thought was very interesting as well. But yeah, and thank you for all the kind words. I'm always the cliche, like it's the I'm not okay, but I am okay. Like depression is rubbish, but I'm okay in the sense of like it'll pass. It'll pass. It'll pass. All right, everyone. I think it's time to get on with the quiz. Now, this year, I've actually redesigned the quiz slides so that you will have me on the side, I think. Here we go. Let's try this. Here we are. Here we go. And let's get some background music. Yeah, should we get some background music? There you go. Turn that down a little bit. Okay, so you all got your pen and paper? I hope so. I'm going to try and go at this at a good pace. And also, can I just get a vibe check? What do we feel, chat? When we're going through the questions, do people rather that we say don't put answers in the chat? Or should we say that everyone can chat in the chat with what they think the answers are? And we just say just ignore it if you don't want to have it spoiled. Also, how's that for a gin glass? Very Christmassy, right? I did check to see if I could have alcohol with painkillers, and they say a little bit of alcohol's fine. And I'm only doing a little bit of alcohol. That's the plan. That's the plan. And I've also designed this, so if you're watching on replay, there'll be timestamps. You can play this at a later time as well. And thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay. All right. Everyone's saying no answers in chat. Okay. So if anyone joins later and starts doing it, just kindly ask them, you can discuss the questions, but don't say what the right answers are in the chat, all right? And hello, Eric. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you are doing good, man. Doing good. All right, everyone. So this is how the quiz is going to work. There are 5 rounds. We've got a pictures round. We've got a sort of a general knowledge round, 12 months, 12 questions. Each question is about a different month of the year of 2025. Then we've got Listen Up, which is an audio round. Then the 4th round is going to be Emoji Speak, where you've got to decipher some emojis and find out what sayings they represent. And then we've got This or That, where you've got to just say, is it this or is it that? I give you 2 choices. Is it this? Is it that? And then we go to some final scores. I have made it so you can get a maximum of 100 points. So there are 100 points to grab. But none of you are going to get 100 points. And the grading's done in a way that's going to be quite nice, all right? So, any questions before I give you the actual questions? And just to let you know, I'm going to go through the entire quiz. And then we'll go through all the answers for everything, and then everyone can share what their scores are or keep it to yourself. There is no prize other than the prize of being in brilliant company with this amazing community. And I should have probably said this at the start of the show. I was going to do it at the end with my vitamin G stuff, but I am so grateful for this community. I love you all. Everyone who shows up, whether it's occasionally or all the time. It's amazing to still be doing this after so many years. I'm basically 4 or 5 months away from hitting 20 years on YouTube as a creator, which is pretty remarkable. So yeah, I'm just incredibly grateful. So yeah, and yeah, much love to Eric and the rest of the Impact Reality and Flat VR Studios team. RoboQuest VR was such a great way to end the year. All right, everyone. Without further ado, let's crack on. Mutual love and respect is the best feeling in the world. That's what I think. All right, everyone. We are getting on with round one. By the way, this music slaps. Movie pictures. You ready? So, I'm going to be showing you... Let me just get my answers, actually. I'm going to be showing you 10 images of movies that came out in 2025. And all I need you to do is write the names of the movies. Now, there are going to be 2 on each slide. I could have put them all up at the same time. That would have made a lot more sense. I just need you to write down the name of the movie for each of them. And each one is going to be 2 points. 2 points per correct answer. So there's a maximum of 20 points. 20% of the entire quiz is up for grabs in this. So we ready for this? All right. Without further ado, let's see the first slides. We've got number 1 and number 2. Don't type the answers in the chat. You can discuss whether you recognise them or stuff like that, but don't spoil it for anyone else. Can you write down? You just need a pen and paper for this quiz. You can do it digitally as well. But you see, I've got everything arranged now, so it's a bit more to the side, so I can be on screen at the whole side as well. So on your pen and paper, just write down what the names are of these 2 movies. Both these movies I've not seen this year. The second one was actually... I'm not allowed to say this. It was made by like former YouTubers, and they do really messed up horror movies, and this one in particular. I mean, it's not a spoiler saying it's a messed up horror movie. I mean, just look at the photo. Supposedly, it's a very disturbing film, but good. I don't know if Brian's about still. Brian, I always go to when it comes to horror reviews. And hey, Natasha, Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're doing good. All right, everyone, we're moving on. You're going to have to use the timeline if you need to go back and look at them anymore. Number 3 and number 4. I really want to speak about some of these. Wow, okay, Jason was saying about that last one. It was a good movie, a tearjerker more than a horror. That's interesting. Salvador says, just went to see the new Avatar. Well, I can talk about that. Avatar was going to be listed on here, and then I swapped it for something else. So we can talk about it. So okay, I've given you a clue, guys. None of these movies. Number 3 is not Avatar, if anyone was thinking it. Cool. Write it down. Just need to know the name of the movie. Number 4, I hear, was excellent. I need to get my earpiece. I dropped it. Oh man, my back is messed up. Painkillers and G&T, hell yeah. All right, everyone, I'm moving on to the next one. What's number 5 and what's number 6? I couldn't believe number 6 was this year. I mean, it must have been right at the start of the year. Number 5, I was actually kind of interested in from the first trailer, and then when I was seeing the reviews, there was a lot of people going, nah. All right, got a few more pages to go for this round. All right, we're going on to the next 2. Number 7 would make a good VR game. But like always, there's always VR games that take inspiration from particular things. man, this music is banging. Interesting. Salvador said number 6 was their number 1 movie of the year. I heard a lot of people say that. And 5th. If you know 1 on each page, that's fine. That's good. That's good. When you put these quizzes together, you're always like, I need to make it challenging, but it's hard to judge when you're not an expert quiz master and when you know the answers. All right, we're going on to the last page, everyone, for round 1. What movies are these from? These are all movies from 2025. All I will say, and these I can give it some clues if these are regarded as clues. Number 9, I've been told. I was shown by one of my team earlier in the year when we were doing our weekly content pieces, and I was showing a bit of social content about number 9, and it was really clever. It was all about the way stuff is structured, and number 9 is meant to be exceptional. Number 10 I actually went to the theatre and saw it. And it was like, it was, I don't know. These days, everything's got to be exceptional. It was fine. Maybe fine to good. Maybe a 7 out of 10. Like, I had an all right time with it. You watched only half of 9 over Christmas. What happened? Which half? The first half, right? And thank you very much. Happy New Year to you as well, dude. Yeah, lots of love for number 9. All right, everyone. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm just going to go through them again quickly so you can see them. So this was number 1. Number 2. Just write down what the names of these movies are. Then we've got number 3. Number 3 was one of my favourite movies this year. I absolutely loved it. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Just boasting my counting skills right now. Although I am cheating because I am reading it off a screen. Number 9. And number 10. All right, everyone. That was round 1. It's time for round 2. Oh, the music. Perfect timing there. This is called 12 months. 12 questions. So what I've done is I have put together some questions about things that have happened this year. And funnily enough, each question is about a different month. You ready for this? This is when I get nervous and I hope I haven't messed anything up. All right, everyone. So get your pen and paper ready. Question 1, and these are multiple choice. Okay, so January, we had the Lunar New Year 2025. And it was the year of the, was it A, dragon? Was it B, snake? C, horse? Or D, rabbit? Lunar New Year 2025 was the year of the A, dragon, B, snake, C, horse, or D, rabbit. Each of these are worth 2 points. It's multiple choice. Feeling very generous. All right, moving on to February. In February, at the 2025 Grammys, it was the year of the penguin. At the 2025 Grammys, Album of the Year went to which artist? Was it A, Charlie XCX? Am I getting this right, by the way? Was it B, Sabrina Carpenter? Embarrassingly, I totally forgot that Sabrina Carpenter and Sabrina Sweeney were 2 different people. That's how little I was paying attention this year. C was Beyonce, or D, Andre 3000. Is that an AI robotic artist? So at the 2025 Grammys, Album of the Year went to A, Charlie XCX, B, Sabrina Carpenter, C, Beyonce, or D, Andre 3000. A, B, C, or D? All right, moving on to March. We had the Oscars all that time ago. So which film won Best Picture at the 27th Academy Awards? Was it A, Anora? Was it B, The Brutalist? Was it C, Emilia Perez? Or was it D, Wicked? Oh, I sound really British when I say that. Wicked. Jungle is massive. Which film won Best Picture at the 97th Academy Awards? Was it A, Anora? Was it B, The Brutalist? Was it C, Emilia Perez? Or was it D, Wicked? Yeah. Did I mean Sydney Sweeney? Exactly. Yeah. That's how I could even get mixed up with them. Two completely different human beings. And that was how out of touch I am with pop culture. Okay. And I've seen none of these movies. All right. Moving on now to April. The viral chicken jockey cinema moment came from which film? Was it A, a Minecraft movie? Was it B, Five Nights at Freddy's? Was it C, Smurfs? Or was it D, Sonic the Hedgehog? Eric says, I don't know any of those. Surely not this one though. You know, chicken jockey. You know where all the kids just started throwing popcorn everywhere, and someone actually brought a chicken into the theatre once. By the way, I laugh every time I do this show because there's always a person that comes in halfway through and just gives a dislike and then leaves. And I just love that they're so dedicated every week to do it. So yeah, do hit the like button, people. Or if you want to join the chorus of the singular person that dislikes this every week, hit the dislike button as well. Bit of solidarity there. Happy New Year. The viral chicken jockey cinema moment came from which film? Was it A, a Minecraft movie? B, Five Nights at Freddy's? C, Smurfs? D, Sonic the Hedgehog? Or E, Chicken Run? Thank you, Agromonia. Well, they don't just hate quizzes, they hate every topic we do every week. Or they just hate me. Which is allowed. Okay, guys. May. Going on to May. It's gonna be May. Eurovision 2025. Who watched that? I didn't watch it. But it was won by someone. But from what country? Eurovision 2025 was won by A, Austria. Was it B, Sweden? Was it C, France? Or was it D, Italy? Eurovision 2025 was won by A, Austria, B, Sweden, C, France, or D, Italy. Right, moving on. June. Apple announced which new iPhone OS operating system at WWDC. When I first read this stuff, I was like, we're not on the iPhone 20 something. And I was like, oh, it's the operating system. In which case, I probably wouldn't get this right. I probably wouldn't have a clue, guys. And also, I don't update my operating systems as much as I should. So Apple announced which new iPhone operating system at WWDC. Was it A, iOS 22, B, iOS 24, C, iOS 26, or D, iOS 28? Apple announced which new iPhone operating system at WWDC. Was it A, iOS 22, B, iOS 24, C, iOS 26, or D, iOS 28? Aren't they going for parity as well? That they're all going to have the same operating system, whether it's on your iPhone, Mac, tablet? DTBS VOD says, hooray for multiple choice. You got this. Exactly. You've all got this. Fortunately, it's not 50-50, although there will be a 50-50 thing later. So, yeah, absolutely. All right, moving on to July. The viral kiss cam moment that had the internet buzzing. Remember this? It happened at a concert by which artist? Was it A, Beyonce? Was it B, Coldplay? Was it C, Ed Sheeran? Or was it D, Taylor Swift? I realised that the pins holding up the picture going through the guy's head, which I'm sure some people felt like. The viral kiss cam moment that had the internet buzzing happened at a concert by, was it A, Beyonce? Was it B, Coldplay? C, Ed Sheeran? Or D, Taylor Swift? Write it down. And moving on. The answer to every question should be either RoboQuest VR or V-Race. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it could have been. I was going to make a joke, but I'm not going to do it here. I'll text you it. August, Taylor Swift had a double announcement, actually. Announced a new album, but also announced her engagement to Travis. Is it Kelce? Kelce is a star in which, like, sporting league? Kelce is a star in the A, MLB, B, the NBA, C, the NFL, or D, the NHL. So Taylor Swift announced her engagement to Travis Kelce. Kelce is a star in the A, MLB, B, NBA, C, the NFL, or D, the NHL. And my heart goes out to anyone out there who has no idea, like me, about most American sports. Or it might be Kelce, yeah. Travis Kelce. I don't know. Whoever's engaged to Taylor Swift. Just blame the British accent. All right, moving on. September. Eric, I don't know if you saw this at the beginning. This is what I'm drinking. Do you know about this? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Just opened it and I've got it in my nice little festive gin glass. Man, this music absolutely slaps. So Max Verstappen set the fastest lap in Formula One history. 1 minute, 18 seconds and 0.792 hundredths of a second. Breaking which record holder? Was it A, Lewis Hamilton, B, Michael Schumacher, C, Ayrton Senna, or D, Sebastian Vettel? Max Verstappen set the fastest lap in Formula One history. 1 minute, 18 seconds, 792 hundredths of a second. Breaking which record holder? A, Lewis Hamilton, B, Michael Schumacher, C, Ayrton Senna, or D, Sebastian Vettel? And by the way, I looked this up because I was like, well, fastest lap, what does that actually mean? Because, oh yeah, or E, RoboQuest VR player. It does make me think about, like how is that calculated? And it's to do with like, it's not actually the amount of time, it's about like your average maximum speed. Because obviously there are some tracks where you can do them quicker than others. But I couldn't speak any more than that on it. Someone can put it in the comments afterwards. All right, October. In October, the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to A, Antonio Guterres, B, Maria Corina Machado, Z, Volodymyr Zelensky, or D, Greta Thunberg, or E, RoboQuest VR player, or F, Donald Trump. He was mad. He didn't get it. For all those wars he stopped. The 2025 Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to A, Antonio Guterres, B, Maria Karina Machado, C. Volodymyr Zelensky, or D. Greta Thunberg? How dare you? How dare you? Blasphemy. USA, USA. Okay, moving on. We're getting towards the end of the year, everyone. We're in November now. Oh my goodness. November, COP30. COP30 took place in Brasilia, Belém, C. Rio de Janeiro, or D. Sao Paulo. My pronunciation was probably abysmal. I should have probably practiced before I did this, but I'm not a professional. COP30 took place in Brasilia, Belém, Rio de Janeiro, or Sao Paulo. A few of my Brazilian friends are going to hate me. Apologies. It's a nice photo, though. I should have checked this earlier. Is the music volume all right? Hopefully it works fine. Cool. And the final question for this round. December. The Game Awards 2025. Game of the Year winner was it A, Death Stranding? 2, what's it called? Beach or something? Beyond the Beach? B, Donkey Kong Bonanza? C, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, or D, Mario Kart World? The Game Awards 2025 Game of the Year winner was A, Death Stranding 2, B, Donkey Kong Bonanza, C, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, or D, Mario Kart World, or E, RoboQuest VR. And do try, and guys, remember, don't put your answers in the chat, just because people don't want them spoiled. Write it down. Write it down. Okay, everyone, that was it for round 2. We've done movie pictures. We've done 12 months, 12 questions. Now we're going to listen up. Listen up, peeps. Right, I need to stop the music because for this round, I am going to be playing 10 sounds. I'm going to be playing 10 sounds, one at a time, not all at the same time. That'd be a bit crazy. And all I need you to do is write down the name of the thing that is making the sound. I don't need any verbs, adjectives. I just need nouns. I just need to know the noun. Most of these are one-word answers, a couple of two-word answers. But you just need to tell me what the sound is. I'll play each one maybe 3 times. I normally then go back and play it, but I'm going to be strict. I'm going to play each sound 3 times. Okay? All right. So, without further ado, you ready for sound number 1? Let me just make sure I've got this ready. Okay, let's see if I can get this working. Let me know if it's not loud enough. Do you know what? Actually, let me crank this up. There we go. That was it. So this was number 1. There's a bit of a click at the end. I don't think it's good. You just need to write down. You just need to write down what the name of the what the noun is. What is it that you're hearing the sound of? I'm going to do it one more time. All right, what was it? What was it? What was it? What was that? What was that sound? Okay. Right, sound number 2. You ready? Listen in. Sound number 2. Do you hear that? Or let me crank that one up a bit. Here we go. Let me crank it right up. It's not. Sourdough says my back this morning. God, I was in a lot of pain this morning. I was doing so well. I was in agony this morning waking up. I'm going to do a fourth one for this. Ready? Last time you're going to hear it. All right. Ready for sound number 3. I haven't played it yet, sorry. I was just sorting out the heating. Sound number 3. You know what that is? We'll play it again. What is it? You just need to tell me what it is. All these could be me when I woke up this morning with my bad back. And one last time. Could keep going with it, but yeah. All right. Sound number 4. Here we go. Gonna play it 2 more times. Just need to know not what's the doing, the adjective, the verb, no descriptions. Just what is the thing? What is the noun? All right. One more time. Okay. There we go. Right, number 5. Here we go. Number 5. What is this that you're hearing? And everyone who's joining, don't type your answers in the chat. Write it on a piece of paper. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, this is number 5. There we go. Did you hear that? I'm going to get it 2 more times. Here's the second time. You're good, Tom. You're good, Tom. I'm just playing. I mean, don't do it. I mean, it's outrageous that you could have done that. But people always join halfway through, and I totally get it. So you're good. You're good. And one last time. Just need to know what the item is. All right, number 6. What is it? What is that sound? What is that thing that I'm hearing? And the answer is not a memory. I remember last time. It was like yesterday. It was like yesterday. Okay, number 7. Yeah, or an idea. Okay, here you go. You're going to hear it again? And one last time. Okay. Sound number 8. We've got 3 left for this round. Here we go. I might turn it up a little bit. Here we go, second time. Just need to write down what the item is. Or thing. Or noun. Whatever it is. And one last time. Okay. 2 left for the round. Sound number 9. What is this that you're about to hear? And again. I realised I pressed stop and it had already finished, so it played it again. So I've actually played it 3 times, but I'm going to play it 4th time. You ready? What is this that you're hearing? Okay. And for the last question on round 3, name this sound. What is it that you're hearing? Not the action, not an adjective or a verb, a noun. What is it that you're hearing? I want to say thank you to everybody who's joining. Do hit the like button if you haven't already, and do subscribe. Got another year coming up with Myles Dyer Lives. Lots of cool stuff coming up. All right. And one last one. Last time you're going to hear a sound this round. It is this. Write it down and onwards to section 4. Wow, we're going through these pretty quick, but it's good. Good pacing. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, everyone, we've done sections 1, 2, and 3. It's now time for Emoji Speak. For this, there are going to be five questions, and all I need you to do is tell me what the idiom, the saying is for each of these. Okay? So, I will not be speaking an emoji. Here we go. You'll see the first one and you'll see exactly what I mean. So, question 1. What famous saying is this in emoji form? I feel this is a nice easy one. You just need to write down what is the famous saying that this represents. I actually think that there could be an improvement to this. I think there's a bit of a mistake here, but it still works. What is the famous saying that this emoji is trying to communicate? All right, this is the first one. Each of these are worth 2 points for a correct answer. I was pretty simple, this quiz, of just making everything worth the same. All right, ready for number 2? If you can see that. Oh, thanks. I think that this one might be contested, but I think it works. What is this saying that this emoji is trying to communicate? And just for clarity, there are 2 emojis on this one. Just write down what the saying is. Okay. Moving on to number 3. What is this famous saying that is in emoji form? Write it down, write it down. Okay. Moving on. Number 4. I don't know if this one works. But I won't know until we go through the answers at the end. I think it works. What is the famous saying that these emojis are trying to communicate? Okay, all right, and ready for the final one of the round. I feel like this could be the easiest one. What is the famous saying? Cool. All right, everyone. Well, before we wrap up the round, I am actually just going to quickly go through them again. So this was number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. Make sure they're all written down. And now we get ready for round 5, which is this or that. This or that. How is this going to work? I am going to present you with a choice, and you have to just give me what the correct choice is. Okay? Oh, actually, I lied earlier. These are actually worth 4 points each. So think of it as double points. Double points this round. So there are 5 questions, and each of them are worth 4 points, whereas everything up to now has been worth 2 points. Okay? But you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Okay, you ready for this? Okay. So the first one is, what is the largest surface area? Is it the moon, A, the moon, or is it B, Asia, the continent of Asia? Which has the largest surface area? The moon or Asia? You got a 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance. Is it A or is it B? Just write down A or B. 4 points up for grabs. Oh, and by the way, I should probably add that what you're looking at, these images, they're not actual size. And they're not to scale either. These are images, they're illustrations. So no confusion. Good. All right, everyone, moving on to question 2. This or that. Which has the most English words? Is it A, the King James Bible? Or is it B, the Lord of the Rings? All 3 volumes of Lord of the Rings. So, which has the most words, English words? Is it A, the King James Bible? Or is it B, the Lord of the Rings? Trixie asks, is this still live? This is not live, unfortunately. You are watching a repeat. Four points up for grabs. It's 50-50. No, you're not. You're good. All right, ready for question 3? Here we go. Which has the biggest vertical difference, obviously, from sea level? Is it A, the Marinara Trench, or is it B, Mount Everest? Which has the biggest vertical difference? Is it A, the Marinara Trench, or is it B, Mount Everest? I love Nick. Is Sauron an English word? Love it. I love it. Yeah. Okay. Well, you can. If you took them off, you can. If you deduct all the words in it that you know of that are English, what does it come to? So much pizza sauce, I know, right? Yeah, please no put in answers in the chat. Don't spoil it for others. Write it down on a bit of paper or on a notepad, because we're going to go through all the answers at the end and then you can tally up your score. All right, everyone. 2 more to go for this round. All worth 4 points. 50-50, right? Look at these. Look at these cuties. So question 4 is, which planet is hottest at the surface? Is it A, Venus, or B, Mercury? And I'd just like to remind people what you're looking at here. These are not actual sizes of the planets, and they're not to scale either. Which is hottest at the surface? Is it Venus, A, or B, Mercury? Okay. The eyes are accurate. Yep, I can confirm that. This is exactly how they look. Okay, everyone, the last question for this round. Which is older? Sharks or trees? Oh wow, I realised the tree is in front of B. Ugh. This quiz is ruined. I should be taking this seriously. Which is older? A, sharks, or B, trees? Which is older? This quiz is unplayable. I apologise. Oh my god. Or me. See. This is outrageous. I can't believe this. I put on a nice little quiz. I'm getting attacked. I'm pretty old. Not as old as these things, though. Not as old as these things, though. This quiz is totally unplayable. Agreed. We're going to have to quit. Sorry, guys. You're not going to get the answers. All right, everyone. That was it for round 5. Wow, we got through this quicker. I definitely think this quiz has a better pacing to previous ones I've done, right? Because normally I'm always like, did everyone hear it? Do I need to go back over any? People can press replay if needed. All right, everyone. So, we ready for final scores? Oh, but no. We haven't got final scores yet. You know why? Because we have a bonus question. Didn't have the sound effects, so I'm gasping myself. We have a bonus question, everyone, and this bonus question is worth 6 points. And although there are 6 answers you need to write down, it's all or nothing. If you don't get all 6, you get 0. All right? You ready for this? So this is your bonus question, everyone, for 6 points, but you have to get all of them right. It's all or nothing. You ready? Happy New Year, by the way, for anyone who it's turned New Year for at the moment. I need you, not would like, I need you to name the 6 official languages of the United Nations. I think this is a great question, by the way. If I do say so myself. I need you to write down the 6 official languages of the United Nations. What are the 6 official languages? I wonder if I would have got this right. I don't know if I would. And again, if you get 5, you don't get 5 points. You get no points. Sorry, guys. It's just the way it has to be. This is a bonus question. It's all or nothing. How's everyone doing with this? Everyone's been very quiet, so everyone must be scribbling down what they think it could be. Oh man, my back. Can't believe I've got a YouTube video to edit after this. I've actually got to record some of it as well. Unbelievable. It is a tough one. I think that on the last quiz, the final question was write all the property colours on the Monopoly board. Okay, everyone, we are wrapping it up there. That was it. That was the quiz. I want to say a massive thank you, everyone, for playing. We got through that pretty quickly, but it's not over now, because we're now going to go through the answers, and I'll remind you what you get for each correct answer, and then we'll let everyone tally up their scores at the end and see how you did. All right? You ready for this? So what I need to do, actually, is we're going to go to round 1 first, and for this I need to actually go through all of these. Here we go. So movie pictures, all right? And everyone can type their guesses in the chat now. It's all open. And, you know, be honest. Be honest with what you got, all right? So here we go. Who knows what these movies are? I would have got number 1, definitely. Number 2, I would know the movie, but I might not have been able to remember the name of it. Type away, people. Type away. The chat should be linked up pretty quickly, but if it's too slow, then we might just go at a bit of a fast one. So you saw number 1. Okay. I did want to see number 1. I heard number 1 was pretty good. I did want to see Prey. I watched half of Prey. I watched it all technically. Alright, cool. Well, number 1. And don't forget, you get 2 points for every correct answer. Number 1 is Predator Badlands. And number 2 is Bring Her Back. Alright, so number 1 is Predator Badlands, and number 2 is Bring Her Back. How about these ones? Well, number 3 is a movie I absolutely loved. Zach Cregger, I'm a massive fan of. He's actually directing the new Resident Evil movie I'm very excited for. He also did Barbarian, a movie I loved. I had a really good time with this. Number 3 is Weapons. Weapons. Really good. I think it's on Netflix streaming services now. Number 4 I haven't seen. I hear a lot of people saying Leonardo DiCaprio, it's like one of his best ones. One Battle After Another, it's called. One Battle After Another. I've not seen it. But yeah, so number 3 is Weapons, and number 4 is One Battle After Another. What about these ones? Question 5 is The Naked Gun. As I was saying earlier, I was pretty impressed by the initial trailer, and then when I was hearing reviews, I was like, yeah, I'm not sure this is one for me to go and see in the movie theatre. So yeah, number 5 is The Naked Gun, and number 6 is Sinners. Sinners, which I've heard great things about, and supposedly it takes a twist that you don't really expect. Although when I spoke about it, I was like, I didn't know it was a part of the twist. I thought it was the plot, and they were like, oh no, that's kind of a reveal in it. So, yeah. So number 5, The Naked Gun. Number 6, Sinners. Number 7. Number 7 is Tron. Is it Ares? Ares? Tron Ares? A-R-E-S. And number 8 is Megan 2.0. Agrimony, every time you say this, I keep thinking you talk about the Saw movies, Saw 7. I mean, it does say a lot, isn't it, when, you say Saw 7, there is actually a movie called Saw 7. Yeah, so Tron Ares or Ares. And number 8 is Megan 2.0. Spell it however you want, but for this, it's all in capitals, M3GAN 2.0. And then for these two, number 9, K-pop Demon Hunters. And number 10 is Fantastic Four First Steps. I saw Fantastic Four First Steps, and as I said earlier, it was a good time. Not exceptional, but it was decent. The cinematography was good in it. But yeah. Cool. All right, everyone. So tally up how many you've got. You get 2 points for every correct answer in this round. So there is a maximum of 20 points up for grabs in round 1. So tally up. Type in the chat how many points you've got so far, if you want, or you can keep it to yourself. How do you feel you did? I'm looking at how many of these I probably would have got. I would have got 1. I definitely would have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 7. Oh, Callie. It's all right. All right, everyone. Well, now we go on to round 2. Let me just back up through the months. We're going through the year. And as a reminder, every multiple choice question is worth. You only saw one of those movies. How many of them had I seen, actually? Yeah, I'd only seen one of them as well. I'd only seen Weapons. No, I'd seen Fantastic Four as well. 2. I've seen 2. 5, crap, play too much VR, don't watch movies. Don't worry, guys. The grading at the end, I think, is pretty... I wouldn't say generous. I think it's fair because it's assuming that it's a tough quiz. You're not going to get all of them. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay. All right, everyone. So January, Lunar New Year 2025 was the year of which? Was it dragon, snake, horse, or rabbit? And you get 2 points for every correct answer here. Was it A, B, C, or D? The answer was B. It was year of the snake. So if you put snake, you get 2 points. What's Lunar New Year 2026 going to be? The horse. It's going to be the horse. Begins on February 17th. Wow, on my birthday. Wow, that's cool. All right. February. At the 2025 Grammys, Album of the Year went to A, Charlie XCX, B, Sabrina Carpenter, C, Beyonce, or D, Andre 3000. The answer was C, Beyonce. And the album was Cowboy Carter. Cowboy Carter. When people say other stuff in the chat, I'm like... Yeah, it was Beyonce. So if you put Beyonce C, you get 2 points. All right, moving on swiftly. March, which film won Best Picture at the 97th Academy Awards? Was it A, Anora, B, The Brutalist, C, Amelia Perez, or D, Wicked? The answer was A, Anora. I've not watched any of these. Tell me if they're any good. I mean, they must be. If you put Anora, you get 2 points. April, the viral chicken jockey cinema moment came from which film? Was it A, a Minecraft movie? Was it B, Five Nights at Freddy's? Was it C, Smurfs? It wasn't called The Smurfs, it was called Smurfs. Or D, Sonic the Hedgehog, which, I mean, technically it was Sonic the Hedgehog 2, right? Or was it 3? I can't remember. 3. The answer was, of course, a Minecraft movie. If you put a Minecraft movie, you get 2 points. Okay, May. What about May? Eurovision 2025 was won by A, Austria, B, Sweden, C, France, or D, Italy. The answer was A. Went on to Austria with the song Wasted Love by JJ with 436 points. How about that? All right, June. Apple announced which new iPhone operating system at WWDC? Was it A, iOS 22, B, iOS 24, C, iOS 26, or D, iOS 28? The answer was C, iOS 26. What operating system am I on here? I'm on Ventura version 13.5. But I guess that was about the phone. I need to update it. So yeah, if you put C, 26, you get 2 points. July, the viral kiss cam moment that had the internet buzzing happened at a concert by A, Beyonce, B, Coldplay, C, Ed Sheeran, or D, Taylor Swift. The answer was, of course, Coldplay. If you put Coldplay, B, Coldplay, give yourself 2 points. August, Taylor Swift announced her engagement to Travis Kelce. Kelce is a star in the A, MLB, B, NBA, C, NFL, or D, NHL. The answer was C, the NFL. If you put NFL, C, you get yourself 2 points. September, Max Verstappen set the fastest lap in Formula 1 history, breaking which record holder? A. Lewis Hamilton, B. Michael Schumacher, C. Ayrton Senna, or D. Sebastian Vettel. It was A. Lewis Hamilton. If you put Lewis Hamilton, give yourself 2 points. October, the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to A. Antonio Guterres, B. Maria Corina Machado, or C. Volodymyr Zelensky, or D. Greta Thunberg. The answer, and I do remember this when I was thinking about who was Trump really annoyed by, it was B. Maria Corina Machado. Give yourself 2 points if you put Maria down. November, COP30 took place in A. Brasilia, B. Belém, C. Rio de Janeiro, or D. Sao Paulo. And the answer was B. Belém. Two points if you put B for Belém. And finally for December, the Game Awards 2025 Game of the Year winner was it A, Death Stranding 2, B, Donkey Kong Bonanza, C, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, or D, Mario Kart World? And the answer was C, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, a game I definitely need to get round to playing sometime. So if you put C, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, give yourself 2 points. And that means that this round, 2 points per correct answer, means you can have a maximum of 24 points. So add them up, how many points you get, and it means so far in the quiz, you could have a maximum of 44 points. Wow, Agramona, you got 18 out of 24. Very good. Very well done. All right, now. It's the sound round. That's what it should have been called, the sound round. What was it called? It's called Listen Up. The sound round. Okay, so for this, you get 2 points for every correct answer. I needed to know the nouns of these. So, does anyone know what this first sound was? Anyone know what this was? If you put dice or die, dice is obviously much nicer sounding. Give yourself 1 point. It is a die being thrown across a table. So dice or die. Someone said coin. This one is probably going to be a really difficult round as I'm making them because I know what they are. I'm just like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. So, yeah. Dice or die to get that one. 2 points. Right, number 2. What was this? This is I think this is a difficult one. Because I also think that it's not the most typical sounding of this. The answer was toaster. It's a toaster popping. If you put a toaster, give yourself 2 points. All right, sound number 3. I'll keep it going. Does anyone know what this was? Sometimes you hear them outside. In the middle of the night, it's very alarming. You're like, is someone being attacked? Okay, Callie got it. It is a fox, and specifically a fox mating, which is horrific. So, yeah. Spooky. It was a fox. If you put a fox. Foxes. Give yourself 2 points. What is this? Me waking up. All right, number 4. Which one is this? If you put basketball, give yourself 2 points. You said football. It's a basketball. Sorry. Basketball for 2 points. And sound is still going. Amazing. Got another 10 seconds of this if you want. Right, number 5. Mobile phone, cell phone, phone, iPhone, any of them, give yourself 2 points. It is a phone vibrating on a table, but I want the noun. All right, number 6. Oh, yeah. Number 6 is not a memory, not a good idea, but a harp. If you put harp, H-A-R-P, harp. That's it. It's a harp. Give yourself 2 points. All right, number 7. What was that? This is like some ASMR stuff. Hearing it right in my ears. Oh, here we go. Velcro. 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 How depressing if it wasn't Velcro. It is Velcro. If you put Velcro, give yourself 2 points, everyone. Right. Number 8. Number 8. I stopped this pretty early on, but this sound goes on for 50 seconds. The longer I leave it, the more obvious it is. The answer for this is a kettle. If you put a kettle, give yourself 2 points. Oh, it's almost boiled. There we go, yeah, it is a kettle indeed. Oh, it's almost done. That was quick, that was a quick. Nice, sound cup of tea. There we go. Time to pour it out. If you put kettle, give yourself 2 points. Right, number 9. Cards. Cards. Playing cards. Deck of cards. Cards. Just put cards, give yourself 2 points. You said a book. Yeah, I mean, you could say a book. I think they sound a bit thick for a book. I guess it could be pages, actually. But yeah, no, unfortunately, it is. They are cards. All right. And then number 10 for 2 more points. Does anyone know what this is? It is a very specific one. But I think it's the volume of it that should probably be the giveaway. The answer is a slot machine. Slot machine. If you put like, if you put any kind of gambling machine, slot machine, anything like that, give yourself 2 points. But it's a slot machine. Yeah, casino, slot machine. That's it. Give yourself 2 points for that. All right. So, add up 2 points for every correct answer. So, 20 points up for grabs on round 3, the sound round. And that takes you up to a maximum of 64 points. All right. Right, let's go through these. For emoji speak. Now for these are all worth 2 points per correct answer. What is the saying? Now I will say on this, looking at it, there is a mistake here. Agrimony says now the fun ones. I'm glad that we're ending on a high. I feel like the arrow should have actually been an equal sign, because even though it's pointing across, it could look like it's saying greater than. 16 out of 20, I don't know if that is good or weird for random sounds. That's funny. Could be a detective. Callie says a bird in the hand, which is correct. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. If you put that, give yourself 2 points. Bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. When I create these on Canva, when you download it, the emojis change, which is always interesting to see. Oh. Okay, what about this one, number 2? Did anyone get this? I'm wondering if anyone got this. Does anyone know which? Oh, here we go. Do you get points for just watching? Yeah, yeah, you get points. Maybe not the full 100 points, but you get points. Yes, mind over matter. Rocking your brain. I love that. That's a good one, man. Ah, brain fog. Do you know what? That's a really good one because it does kind of look like a cloud. But it isn't the cloud emoji. So yeah, unfortunately not. But that's a really good one. But it was mind over matter, which is a difficult one. All right, 2 points if you put mind over matter. How about this one, everyone? Daffy the Game Duck's here. What up, Daffy? Ah, you thought brain fog as well. Too many chefs in the kitchen. Yeah, it's too many cooks spoil the broth. If you put too many cooks spoil the broth, I don't know if that's the way it's described everywhere, but yeah. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Give yourself 2 points. How about this one? This one I came up with, and I'm not sure if it's a good one, but I'm about to find out. What saying is this? Yeah, maybe this is going to be a terrible one, in which case I take full responsibility. Y2K. So we've got silver medals, and we've got some clouds. Oh yes, give it up. Every cloud has a silver lining. Give that dude a biscuit. Nick got it as well. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm glad this one turned out right. If you put every cloud as a silver lining, give yourself 2 points. I'd love to give you bonus points, but I've got to keep this fair. All right, and how about this one? I think this one is easy. Although it should have been multiple cats and multiple dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. If you put it's raining cats and dogs, that's all right. It counts. If you get it just before I give the answers, I think it still counts. Right. Raining cats and dogs is still a wild thing. So everyone add up. You get 2 points for every correct answer. So up to 10 points, which means up to now you could get 74. 74 in total. Okay. All right now. Round 5. This or that. Now for this one, or that one, 4 points for every correct answer. Okay. All right, everyone. So the first one was, which has the largest surface area? Was it the moon or was it the continent of Asia? A or B? Okay, interesting. Do you know what? This one is a close one. It is a close one between the two. So, the answer is B. It's Asia. So the moon is 14.6 million square miles, whereas Asia is 17.2 million square miles. So if you put B, give yourself 4 points. All right, cool. How about this one? Which has the most English words? Is it the King James Bible? To be honest, that wouldn't make a difference to me. King James Bible. Just tell me the Bible. I can't remember what the King James Bible is. Or the Lord of the Rings. All 3 volumes. Not the Hobbit. Just the 3 that you see there. Or see right by Quest VR. All right. The answer is A, King James Bible, which is, I love that when I look these up, it says it's around and then gives an exact number. It's around 783,137 words. Whereas the Lord of the Rings 3 volumes are 525,000 words. And then obviously you deduct non-English words like Sauron or whatever words you said, Nick. So yeah. So if you put A, give yourself 4 points. Okay, number 3. Biggest vertical difference, obviously from sea level. Was it A, the Mariana Trench, or was it B, Mount Everest? So which has the biggest vertical difference from sea level? Is it the trench or is it Mount Everest? One of them beats the other by 2 kilometers. The answer is A. The Mariana Trench is 10,984, so around 11 kilometers below sea level. And when you think, you know, your ears stop popping when you swim God knows how many meters below. Happy New Year, let's go Mets. Happy New Year. Whereas, so 11 kilometers, whereas Mount Everest is around 8,849 meters, so 8.8 kilometers. All right. How about this? These 2 cuties. Number 4. Which is the hottest at surface level? Is it Venus or is it Mercury? A or is it B? Now, Mercury is closer to the sun, but it's not actually the hottest. It's A, and it's because of, if I remember rightly from school, isn't it because of the density of, like, Venus has like a greater greenhouse effect? Yeah, so the A. So Venus is 464 degrees centigrade, so that's 867 degrees Fahrenheit. They definitely need some air conditioning there. And Mercury is 430. So Venus is 464, Mercury is 430 degrees centigrade, and Venus is 867 Fahrenheit, whereas Mercury is 800 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you put A, give yourself 4 points. Come on, Mercury's the cutest, though. And number 5, which is older, sharks or trees? Or me? Obviously, evolution's an interesting one, but like trees as we know them date back around 385 to 350 million years ago, whereas sharks are around 450 million years ago. So the answer is A. Sharks are older than trees. Sharks around 450 million years. Trees 385 to 350 million years. So there we go. If you put sharks, give yourself 4 points. So that round there was 5 questions, but 20 points up for grabs. So there are 94 points in total up for now, which gives us room for the final question for those final 6 points. Everyone's like, my mind is broken. Yeah, no, sharks are older than trees. That is wild. And it's like, it's not even close. You know, trees max out 385 million. Sharks 450. Way out there. All right. Okay, everyone. So let's go to that bonus question, which was name the 6 official languages of the United Nations. I'm just curious to know who managed to give this a go. And if so, just list all 6 as one comment in the chat. And I'm afraid, guys, if you get 1 wrong, get 5 right, you know, whatever. Unless you have all 6, you get no points, sorry. The bonus, it's all or nothing. Oh, Callie put Klingon. I love that. All right. So, the 6 are Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian. By the way, I love all these suggestions, by the way. Just going to put it in the chat. I'll just put it. There we go. Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, and Spanish. Honestly, some really good attempts here. This is a really tough one. Did anyone get this right? And be absolutely honest. Did anyone get all 6 of these? Because if you didn't get it right, it's fine. Just think. This was just... You won some knowledge. 5 out of 6. Which was the one that you were missing? And was it that you got a 6th one wrong? Or you just got to 5 and got stuck? We've got a 4 out of 6. Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, I only get the bonus points if you got all 6. Russian. Okay, Russian was the one that was missing for one of you. Cool. All right, everyone. So, add 6 points. German, I think, is probably what I would have put as well instead of Arabic. Yeah. Okay, everyone. So, please add your scores up. You should have a total of 100, up to 100 points. And let me know in the chat how you did. Let's see your final scores. You ready? So here's the end of the quiz. This is how the scores work. So, if you got between 0 and 39 points, you get a C. You get a C. If you get between 40 and 59, you get a B. If you get between 60 and 79, you get an A. And if you get over 80, you get an A+. How about that? So let's just have a look how we're doing here. Hopefully you don't mind me putting stuff on screen. This is tough. So 5th was almost at a B. Almost at a B. Beaten by that last question. Tom got a B, 49. Which round had 4 points per question? It was the this or that one. Acrimonia, you've actually remembered what you had last year. I love it. I love it so much. 62 first, 59. So 62, there you are. You're in the A one. So what? You've gone up a bracket since the previous year. Excellent. Callie, oh, you were just outside of B. Egyptians, magicians. Oh, C. It's tough. BTB 60 there on the cusp of A. Excellent. Oh, you only made the last round. Well, you still got a C. Still good. Trixie says, I was here, but not here. Well, I'm glad. Anyone that was here that was just watching and playing along, I love you. So thank you for sticking along. Lots of C's. Did no one get a 6-7? 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. 66. That's good. Scraping to A's just like school. You have Excel. Amazing. We did do another quiz, didn't we, earlier in this year? Because I've actually got it on here. 10 points to the C, Daffy. Good effort, good effort. It's all about having fun. If you're watching on replay, let me go on full screen again. Massive thank you, everyone. It's always fun putting them together. If you're watching on replay and you've given it a go, I will put timestamps afterwards as quick as I can. Do let me know how you did in the comments section below. And yeah, this is always a fun way to end the year. I love it. I would do quizzes more often, but I think once a year is pretty fun. And to be honest, at this rate, the years come around quick enough. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Listen, I'm going to wrap it up there because there's only an hour and 15 left of the year. I'm probably going to do now an Instagram post with just photos from the year, and then I'll work on my video and post it tomorrow. Because technically my inner vlog shell... Do you know what? Should we look at my vlog shells of the last 2 years? Might give me some inspiration. But also puts the pressure on, like, oh, is this year actually going to be as good? Narratively. And for those that don't know, I mean, to be honest... Oh my goodness, guys. We could literally look at... We could look here at inner vlog shell. Funnily enough, when I used to do inner vlog shell on YouTube, it was always like I was hungover the first day, wishing I'd not. It was like a regular joke. It always started with, I wish I hadn't drunk so much the night before. I don't really get drunk. I say that as I'm drinking this, but like, I don't really get a lot drunk. But in a vlog shell. Look at these. Right, let me see if I can share. Here we go, look at these. God, they're warped, though. So, these were how I used to do it. 15 years ago. I love it. And I used to do some acting. Right, let's check this out. Let me know if you can hear the sound. Woke up on the 3rd floor of a friend's house, wishing I'd not drunk so much the night before. Thought the wall behind my desk chair was looking a bit plain and boring. Dealing with daily death threats because of an online article written about me. The truth doesn't matter when most people in life seem to only believe what they read first. For those that don't know that story, that was the story that I told last year. And it's wild to now look in hindsight and see me talking about it here. Let me just get my my camera on. Hello. It's wild seeing it put in that perspective, right? And also, the reason my hair is like that because of I was doing a charity event and it got bleached and called How to Play No More Women. Went on UK tour with my favourite band Fear Factory. The band dedicated a song to me on my 23rd birthday. I became great friends with the vocalist Burton C. Bell, who was my lifelong hero. That's amazing that is when I first became friends with Burton C. Bell from Fear Factory. That is wild. And I actually remember this clip. I've not seen this in ages. My lifelong hero. Here's the friendship, wicked. Ordered a custom-made silver ring. I also met Rob Flynn from Machine Head at that. Golden Frog in London. Started a new comedy. Wow, that was when I got my the massive skull ring. I haven't got it in this room. That was when I did it. So I've had it for that long. That's crazy. Channel called Myles Dyer TV. Hosted an online game show. Oh my god, is Myles Dyer TV still there? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god. Coming soon. Holy shit. This was when I started doing a channel of like comedy sketches. It was like I was telling stories with like comedy and stuff. Oh man, I bet you this is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Dude, see, this is the thing. This is a trip down memory lane. And this is why I loved Inner Vlog Shell. But I used to stress every year because these took such a long time to put together. And it still takes a long time for me to do now, but in vertical form, they're a bit shorter. But the reason they take a long time is I have to You see a penguin. I know, isn't that crazy? Bit of foreshadowing. But it was, and I have a lot of these drawings actually in my bag. But it took a long time because what I would do is I'd go through my Facebook feed and I would write down every status update I did. Then I would script, like I would just then highlight the ones I wanted to talk about. Then I would list it. And then after I listed them, I'd record it. And then on the timeline, I would then have to dig up video from these different moments. But it was a great way of like clearing out my phone because you record all these videos, are you going to use them? And it's like, this is a good way. I do kind of prefer this old way of doing it because it's a lot more detailed, whereas my vertical ones are like much more like summaries. But then the summaries I think are going to be much more consumable. The Zone created a pilot for a new BBC show called Suck. Oh my God. I told some really misogynistic jokes on this pilot for the BBC. That's why I didn't get commissioned. And this is a great example of like, we've all done stuff in our past we're not proud on. I said some jokes on this that would get me cancelled today. And I will always stand by the fact that what I'd said then was really distasteful and fucked up, and I don't approve of it. And I'm glad I've grown up, but it's still a bit cringe. It was actually quite funny overall though. I was very sure it was going to go well. Lost my job at the BBC due to cuts and the pilot was dropped. My custom ring arrived through the post. Still really wanted to move to the US, but I could only get a green card if a company out there would sponsor me. Thought perhaps I was losing my touch when it came to video making. Found out a few of my close UK YouTube friends were talking shit about me. Stopped posting. It's amazing seeing like that, because that would have been, so that was 2010. So that was, yeah, I was 23. And what is a mock? Mock is like if you mock someone. Yeah. So that's wild. Anyway, let me go back here. So that's what I used to do. And then this is what I'll show you these before I wrap up. So this was 2023. This is 2023 in a vlog show. So this was 2 years ago. 2023. It all started in Sweden with fast travel games sparking my... Do you know what actually is going to be good about this? This is literally how my journey as a VR content creator started, and this was from Brian Poole when he sent me here to fast travel games. This changed my life. I mean, a lot of Without Pro and stuff changed my life, but this particular thing really changed my life. So watching this now, this is crazy, man. Gonna watch these two videos that are like a minute and a half each is really gonna show the transformation I've gone in the last 2 years. 2023. It all started in Sweden with fast travel games sparking my curiosity into gaming content creation. PlayStation then sent me their new VR headset. So 2023's mission? Build a VR live streaming studio, harness new AI tools, and tackle every PSVR 2 game released. Meanwhile, my talk show continued to thrive with great guests, vibrant discussions, and the Empathy Arcade Discord. I also embraced exciting new projects at CyberSafe, leading to a rewarding promotion. Life's simple pleasures found space too. Live music shows with friends, and cherished vacations to Cornwall and Alabama. But 2023 also had its shadows. The shocking loss of Jess Search deeply impacted me. And my heart went out to all those suffering globally through economic struggles or the devastating conflicts. I tried to remain focused on where I could make a difference though, supporting others where possible, while trying to have fun along the way. 2023 was a year of relentless dedication and personal growth. All thanks to the support of my friends, family, mentors, and viewers. You made this possible. I'm reminded to keep living in love, appreciating our surroundings, the people we meet, and all that we do. Here's to stepping into 2024 together with open hearts and eager minds. Happy New Year, everyone. Cool. So that was 2023. Then 2024, last year's. Dude, man, this is crazy. See, the pressure's on. I would love to get the 2025 one up tonight. It's not going to happen. Like, I've literally got to film it. I've got it all scripted and stuff. God, it's weird. I searched 2024 vlog show and it doesn't come up. I have to search 2024 in a vlog show. Here we go. So that was 2023. This is 2024. 2024 came swinging. In the first week, I lost my job. Wait, no. Not the ideal start, especially after putting a deposit down on a new kitchen. But I didn't want to let this define my year. So I wrote a script and pitched myself to the job market. Meanwhile, I became a qualified mental health first aider and launched my own merch store. I became embraced with kindness. Jorg Tittle offered me to work on the MetaQuest launch of Sea Smash VRS. My family helped me complete my kitchen. The incredible GameCat community flew me to PAX East. And thanks to my wonderful co-hosts, I landed a life-changing opportunity.
I was thoroughly impressed. I told the guy like 3 times to send me his resume.
I joined Impact Reality and Flat to VR Studios as their social media strategist. There I had my first VR work meeting, attended my first Gamescom, and launched our first VR game. It's been amazing. This year was also significant for me because I finally opened up about a trauma I'd carried for 15 years. The response blew me away, with people from all parts of my life reaching out. It lifted a weight I never thought possible and reminded me that connection is the ultimate healer. I did have some fun mini breaks this year. Dracula's Castle in Romania, distilling gin with my dad, hiking South Wales with my friend Rob, and going backstage at the O2 for a country music event, thanks to an amazing supporter, Rhodey. 2024 was relentless. Just look at my hair. But this year reminded me that resilience is not about doing it all. It's about building a foundation for balance and well-being. To everyone that I connected with this year, know that I am deeply grateful for you. Connection is what gives life meaning. Through it, we can heal, grow, and thrive. So here's to 2025, a year to strengthen these connections. Focus on balance and keep moving forward with open hearts and eager minds. Happy New Year, everyone. There we go. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. It's super cool. Super cool. Hey, go away. Shoo. Yeah, it was a rough start to 2024, and it's pretty crazy. One of the best things in 2025 to me was seeing so many people I know care about VR stepping up to positions in the industry. I hope that means it can only get better. That is something that you will see. It's what happened with YouTube in the early days. People who were content creators on YouTube became parts of the industry, and it built up that way. Yeah, it's made me realise I need to tweak some things in my script because, man, there was just so much to talk about. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on next. So I'm basically, what I'll do is I'm just going to record an audio reading of it, because then I can put it on my timeline, and then I can basically pull together all the images and videos onto the timeline. And then once that is done, I then know what I need to present to camera, because otherwise I'll be trying to present everything to camera and not everything needs to be done. Because if I've got something overlaid, I could read it instead of having to sort of memorize it and say it directly to camera. So anyway, that's a bit behind the scenes. But as I mentioned from the get-go, I really appreciate everyone here. You're all amazing. I've always really appreciated your continued support with my channel. I was having some Let's Plays planned this week, but yeah, my back has been causing me a lot of problems. And a big part of my inner vlog show is the fact that I am completely burnt out. I am depressed. I need to take better care of myself. And listening to my body the moment it tells me to slow down and not, later down the line. But I am taking a week off work first week of January from next week, which I'm very much looking forward to. And I'm going to be using that for a lot of... Actually, I've got a flotation tank tomorrow. That'll be good. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So, Vitamin G. Always talk about what we're grateful for. I've told you what I'm grateful for. I encourage you to just take a moment and think about what you're grateful for in 2025. I just want to say a massive thank you again to everyone. You're amazing. A lot has happened, and yeah, it's only possible because of incredible people like you. So yeah, take good care of yourselves. Do share your vitamin Gs, and I will see you in 2026. Happy New Year, everyone. Love you all, and take care of yourselves. Peace.
on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes. Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes. Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes.
Thanks, everyone. Want to wish you a happy new year. I know everyone in Europe now is in 2026. Should be measuring it, really, but it is what it is. What was I going to say? I was going to say not just happy new year, not just another thank you, but if some of you have come in now and you're like, oh, I've missed the quiz. The quiz is available on replay. I think the way that I've gone through it this year, it'll be very easy to watch along to. It goes at a good pacing. So have fun with it and let me know how you do in the comments section below. Happy New Year. See you next time.